Hello Project Master VP, and welcome to another wonderful week. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy and taking the extra precautions to make sure that your surroundings are sanitary and helping prevent the spread of COVID-19. During these next few weeks, you may find yourself that you're having a little bit more free time, or that you're home a little bit more, or that you're working from home and have a little bit of downtime, that you're able to work on some more in-depth, detailed organization or decluttering in your home. This is a good time to absolutely take advantage of some of that time that you're able to dedicate to your house and helping better your surroundings. I'm going to be putting out a couple of short videos here over the next few days of decluttering and organizational tricks and tips that I use in my own life to help make my surroundings spark joy. A lot of these categories I'm going to be going over are things like what to do with your books, your movies, papers, things along those lines. So the first one that I thought I'd start here with today is my books. Through most of my life, I was not a super avid reader. I did not read a whole lot. It just wasn't my thing. I was really slow at it. I maybe read one book a year or every other year. So books were never a big thing for me. So I do have a handful of books of my favorite ones, which I'll be showing you how I organize those here in a few minutes. But starting last summer, when I started going on this journey of decluttering and organizing and trying to better myself and find what things make me happy and having some of my own personal healthy hobbies to have in life, I was shown self-help books, which, you know, a lot of times those can be frowned upon, but I have actually learned a lot from them. And since last August, I have probably read, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 12 books, which for me is a lot. Since the physical books don't necessarily hold that much meaning for me, it has been really easy that once I finish books to either donate them or pass them on to somebody else that I think would benefit from those books. But for this past Christmas, my husband did get me a Kindle, which I am super excited about. Now instead of having all of these books, I am able to have one nice compact little device that I can have all of the books I want on it, which I'm super excited about. Since Christmas, I'm already on my third book. Currently, I'm not reading a self-help book. Currently, the book I'm reading is Harry Potter, which I don't think I've read since I was in like 4th grade. So that's kind of an exciting journey to be going through that world again. So super excited about that. But I just wanted to kind of show you some of the self-help books that I have been reading and I read that have helped me. A lot of them are cleaning, organization, decorating kind of books. The first one that I started with here was The Home Edit. This one I found, my sister-in-law actually got a copy of it for her birthday, and so I had been flipping through it. Thought it was fantastic, so I wanted to give it a try myself. They have a ton of cool ideas in here for organization and making things look visually pleasing and you know, realistic for real life situations. They also carry their own container organizational line, so they do have some great products out there as well that I hope to be using at some point here. But since I'm working on buying a house, I don't want to spend money on organizational things because they may not work in the new location. But one of the things that this also focuses on is helping things be visually pleasing. And so one of their methods that they like using a lot is they are strong believers in organizing things in rainbow order, which I think is super fun. I do think that that is super visually pleasing. When I show you my books here in a little bit, my books are fairly organized by color. I just did an organizational of some books for my mom as well at her house. So those are ordered by color as well. That method does not work for everyone. Like for my mom, I think it looks fantastic. It drives her insane and she does not like it. So we will be trying a different method for her, because that's how this process works. It's trial and error. You try something, if you don't like it, if it doesn't work, if it's not sparking joy for you, then it's time to try something else. Not everybody's systems and methods are going to be exactly the same, so that's one of the important things to always take away from this. Some of the other books that I've read, this one, it's super fantastic. It's a nice, easy read. This author is very real life, so it's definitely entertaining to work your way through it, and very inspirational. One of my favorite YouTubers has a whole series of books. So I have ordered and read a handful of those as well. She is just releasing a new one, which became available for pre-order, and if you did the pre-order, then you got to sign up for some other online resources and ebooks, as well as some live online tutorials with her. So I'm super excited to be joining those because yes, I did pre-order so that I could get those benefits as well. So hopefully I'll be getting that book here end of April, so that I can go through that. That one's going to be more of a decluttering journal process. So as I am going through different steps, I will be able to document and write in this book, and share that process. One of the other ones that I have here is this one, How to Manage Your Home Without Losing Your Mind. Another great resource. This author has a couple of books, and she is very average, very normal, went from being messy to organization, still has flaws, which is all of us. So she just goes through that process of bettering herself, which is the journey that we're all trying to take here together. And then I'm reading this one, which is Brave, Not Perfect. One of those things that I've always struggled with as far as mental health is not feeling good enough. I have been doing a lot to try and better myself with that and improve on that, but there's always that little voice there that sometimes brings me down, but I try not to let it do that. So this is one of those books that is definitely helping. My mom got me this one for Christmas, so super excited about that. But there's a lot of different books and options out there. If you're not an avid reader, there's definitely articles and short little pieces that you can find out there, whether it's through Facebook groups or on Pinterest, that there's lots of ideas on the little things that you can do to help better yourself. Things like finding hobbies that relax you and make you happy. So things that are knitting, crocheting, painting, reading, going for walks, watching funny videos of dogs and cats, finding educational documentaries, cooking, or even working on your house and cleaning and decluttering. Those are all really great, healthy ways to spend your time and to kind of release some of that pent-up anxiety and stress that's in your head. That spending time out there in the world and doing things that are activating different parts of your brain are all going to be really, really good for your mental health in the long run. With everything that's been going on here, I've also been enjoying all of the online workouts that have been made available through like Facebook Live. Never thought in my life that I would take a barre class, so like ballet, you know, doing the the whole thing, but that one was actually a lot of fun. Done a handful of Zumbas and some meditation, yoga type stuff, so there's definitely exciting stuff out there as well. But what I'm gonna do here now is I'm just gonna do a little clip showing you what my books look like. On my bookshelf, I currently have just one of those 9 cubes. And so on there you will see some movies, which in one of my later videos here this week, I'll be going through our process for organizing our movies. Mickey and I do have a gigantic collection. But then I have my handful of books, I have a handful of Shutterfly books, which those will also be another video coming up here for some photo organization ideas for you guys. And then I have a couple of bins on there, just the bins that slide into the 9 cubes. Some of them do store additional books that I currently don't have enough room for on the shelves themselves. One is basic craft supplies, so some like pens and pencils that I use frequently, and like my scissors and tape. So just my easy grab stuff that gets used frequently. And then my other bin is all my nail care and face masks. That I keep those in a nice easy grab bin in a easy location that I grab them from a lot. So I'll be showing that here to you in a second. If you guys have any questions or anything as far as organizational tricks that you'd like to see or you'd like me to try, or if there's a specific process in my house that you'd like me to talk about or show you, please feel free to comment or DM me and let me know what you'd like to see. Of course, I'm always open ears and willing to try pretty much anything. And be sure to like and subscribe to this video if you want to keep up to date on seeing more as I post. Of course, I will be letting my Instagram know every time that I am showing something new. And then I do have my Pinterest as well, all under Project Master VP. I hope you guys continue to stay safe and healthy, and I'll talk to you guys later this week.